what is a slicer? Slicer used to create presentation. This is slicer and timeline, both are nothing, just filter, advanced form of filter. By using slicer, this type of thing will be created. This is nothing, just filter option. See, when you're clicking here, automatically the chart is changing. So now it will be interactive, means when you will click X, Y, then everything will be changed. Everything means what? All charts will be changed accordingly. So this is the main function. For example, I have shown this. Now let us see what are the requirements. At the very beginning, I have said already, for creating slicer, there are some requirements. One is you have to prepare one database in a proper format, where date will be as per your system date. System date means this one. This one system date, as per format of system date. So we have system date means base followed by this format. Date will be written. After that, there is no requirement to merge any cells or in any other changes will not happen. Once again, do not merge anything, any cells within the database. Then pivot table will not be possible to form. So after that, for each criteria, salesperson wise sales, month wise sales, and product wise sales, for these three criteria, we need to do what? We need to do three separate pivot table. Once again, for presenting three information. Information means based on the data given on the database, which information will be created, that is salesperson wise sales, monthly sales, and product wise sales. These three information, for these three information, three separate pivot table is required to create. So here we have created three separate pivot table for each salesperson, and then after that, monthly sale, product, last one, product wise sales. And what is requirement? What are the requirements in next? In next, we need to create pivot table chart. For creating pivot table chart, we know that from pivot table analyze. Pivot table analyze is completely dedicated for the pivot table. So here you need to go here, and after that we need to select pivot chart, and from there we have to select chart accordingly. So when you have successfully created the pivot table chart, then you need to do what? You need to insert the slicer and timeline. Slicer is required to filter slicer is required to create the heading means under the header pivot header. What are the required what options you want to take or opt to make the filter? For example, here we need to do what? Salesperson wise sales. So what will be the filterable? The heading, that will be the salesperson name. That's why salesperson name wise thing we have salesperson name wise database we have pivot table we have created. Based on this, we have created one pivot chart, that is salesperson. Then also one by one for sales, monthly sale, what we need to do? Monthly sales means date is involved. That's why what you need to do, not slicer. When date is being filtered, then at that time you need to insert timeline. Timeline deals with dates, and apart from dates, all are being dealt by what? Slicer. So here one by one slicer and thing we have inserted, and then we have taken that, we have placed that here. Then what we need to do? Then we need to connect all. For connecting all chart with each slicer. Once again, for connecting all chart, by connecting all chart, what will be? The all charts will be interactive, interconnected. So for that, what we need to do? Internally, we have to connect them. So select sales person, first slicer, then right click. By right clicking, here one option here, report connections. Click here and see all three charts have been present. So here, just click here, connect. Based on this slicer have been connected with these 3 charts. If you click, for example, Y, then see all charts are being changed accordingly as per their data. Now, what we need to do? We need to connect this timeline as well. So for connecting this timeline, what we need to do? Select on timeline and right click on timeline and report connections. Then also connect this. Now see, on November, there is no data. Just a minute. There is no data. What date actually, based on database, we have to take from June 2024. June is there. June 2024. June. Actually, which month we were selecting, it was not enlisted within our main database. That's why it was not showing. On June, it is available. I think June onward, some of the months are included. Yes, this is the data of this month. See, when you are clicking here, just a minute. Let me take all. For taking all, what we need to do? Just drag it. Here a lot of options are there. Here year is also available. You may take year for taking all. Just drag it. Enter data has come. Now, for example, what in case of chart, see, only this one is filtered. So we're clearing filter. We are cleared filter and now go to the database. See, here on chart, there is no filter. All filters have been disabled. Now go to dashboard and click on, for example, Y. Chart is showing data only for Y. Now verify it. Go to chart and see only Y has been automatically filtered. You have clicked on what? On database sheet, but filter is automatically it has been taken. On same as on timeline, in case of timeline, on monthly sale, there is no filter. Filter is not enabled. But when you are going here and clicking on, for example, this 2025 and go to chart, see, it has been filtered. Filter has been enabled. Only 25 is available. Are you getting up? What is the requirement of the timeline and why it is used? Actually, it is nothing to create one interactive database. So when you are creating this, one summary will be dashboard means what? Dashboard means it is one summary, MIS reporting. In case of creating any MIS reporting, dashboard is required. So that there is no requirement to go the slide and there is no requirement to create any other filter for each. If you create one dashboard and by clicking just one single click, every as per your data, information will be created as per your requirement. But for creating one data, you need to do what? You need to maintain the pivot table and database in a proper manner. Otherwise, it's very difficult to form. For example, in next one data on your database, you have updated one thing. For example, this one, okay? This one, but it will not be added. Let's check. Just a minute. 3rd July. Go to pivot table in case of 3rd July, is there any data? 3rd July 25. You filter it, clear filter, 3rd July. Up to June, data is available. Quarter 1. Up to June, data is available, but data of July 2025 is not showing. So what is required? You need to, for updating database means to affect the July on this, means any recent changes, for making any recent changes on the database, what you need to do, you need to go data and then refresh all. It is not coming. Why it is not coming? Because fiber table chart data area, we have to select the data area as well. For selecting data area, what we need to do, we need to select the pivot table and go there and change data source. Data source means what? Data source means this one. See, serial number 15 is excluded from the selected range. So here, as per your requirement, you may give 19. Okay, filter option is there. Here database and everything has been created. As it is connected, that's why it is not taking any changes. Just a minute. Actually, at the time of creating, you need to expand this. Connected with filter control. Filter control means, I think you have got the point. That is, here all these have been connected, interconnected. That's why it is not taking. So what we have learned? We have learned that is, for making any changes, if there is any changes, then we have to go to data source. But at the very beginning of creation of pivot table, you have to select the data range as more as possible. So here maybe database is up to here, but you have to select entire thing, or entire sheet also you may select, so that there is no requirement to face any inconvenience at the time of expanding data, which we are facing currently. So have you understood the database and its utility? Hello? As per your requirement, you will design the database. Yes, for here, if you select on the slicer, then see here one dedicated tab has been opened up, that is slicer. If you go there, you can select design. All this you can select as per your requirement. You may design it. For designing it, for giving it is as one good look, you may remove the background. Grid line, you may, the Excel grid line has been erased, all are white. And now if you want to, for example, you want to give any theme, anything, you may use theme, color, whatever as per your requirement. So this is the fact as per your requirement.